Akshar, Arjun, please turn on your videos.
Yes, sir, but I just had a question.
Yeah.
So about the homework 3, sir, how will we be able to discuss it if you only assigned it today?
I know. No, so it's more for next week, but we'll discuss a few, I'll give time in class itself for you guys to do some of them, right? And then the rest of it will be in next class, of course. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And there was just like also one problem that I found that maybe we could discuss.
Sure. Can we finish homework 2?
Yes,
Precious?
sir.
I think there are about 3 or 4 questions left. Let's finish that. And before we start into homework 3, maybe you can share your question, right? Or anyone else has some interesting questions, yeah, definitely bring it to class for discussion. Okay, yeah, Snigdha is joining us today instead of tomorrow because of some rescheduling and stuff. Yeah, Snigdha, Akshar, Arjun, I need to see your cameras on, please. I need to see you. So turn on your cameras. Okay, so we did the socks. We did the socks wala question, if I recall. That was question 4 in homework 2. Question 5. Okay, let's see. Vanya, were you able to do question 5 on the percentage?
1 second. No, sir, I wasn't able to do question 5.
As in, you tried or you didn't have time to try?
So I tried it, but like I wasn't able to do it.
Okay. Precious, what about you? Question 5?
Yes, so question 5 are done. I'll just open my work.
Yeah, just have everything ready, guys. You know class is going to start at this time, so you should have everything ready. Okay, I'll go on to someone who's ready. Arsh.
Yes, sir. So should I tell the answer?
Yeah, tell the answer. Yeah.
So it's C, 75%.
What percent of X is Y? 75%. Okay. Does anyone else, Arjun, your answer matched with his?
Just
Or anyone else? Precious, if you have your answer.
Yes, even I got C.
75%. Okay. All right. So Vanya, it's pretty straightforward, right? So 15%. So 15. Okay. So percent means what? Per cent. Okay, which means per is
You're
nothing
not
but
sharing
division.
your screen.
I'm sorry. I intended to share. I'm sorry, guys. So let me share.
Yes, sir. Even my work says it's C, 75%.
Okay, good. Okay, so Vanya and whoever else could not get this one. So a percentage is pronounced as percent. Per means division sign. Cent means 100, right? So it's just a translation of an English problem to a math problem, right? Off. Okay. So off ka meaning hota hai, off means multiplication. Off is multiplication. Equals. Right? Equals is just equality sign. Okay. So percentage is percent, right? So we know percent. This is percentage. Percent. And then yeah, so that's it, right? So we just 15. So as we read it, we can write the mathematical sentence. 15%, which means divided by 100. Of is multiplication. X equals 20% वापस divide by 100 of Y. Vanya, do you agree with what I wrote in the sequence?
Yes, I was able to do it.
Yeah, we're able to do it, right? So what percent of X is Y? So which means, so the question is asking what percent? So I'll just put question mark. What percent of X is Y? So literally you have to see and just copy. So which means the question mark that I'm looking for is 100 into Y upon X. And that's it, right? So I have the Y on this side. So first of all, I can cancel this 100, this 100. So I'll bring the X to this side. I'll bring the 20 to this side, 15 by 20. And then I want 100 Y upon X. So I'll multiply this by 100, multiply this by 100. Yeah, sure enough, it is 75. Okay, so can we do a little bit more complicated question? Not complicated. Yes.
So why did you multiply Y by 100?
Because I wanted 100Y by X. That's what I want, right?
Oh.
Because I put question mark by 100 into X equal to Y.
Sir, I did it slightly differently.
That's fine. More or less, it'll be bringing terms this way and this side. If you got the same answer as 75, very likely you're also.
Yes, sir, but I didn't use like algebra at all. What I just did was I did that 0.15x is equal to 0.2y. I multiplied both by 5. Therefore, I got 0.75x is equal to y. Therefore, 75% of x is equal to y.
Perfect. Yes, That also works. Yeah. Okay. All right. So just for practice, can I ask another question, guys? So I'll just say 0.001% of 1/100th of x is 10 times y. Okay. What fraction of y is x? Okay. All right. A lot of zeros floating here. Only one attempt. Okay. So all of you work on it, and I'll give you a minute to solve this. 0.001% of 1/100th of x is 10 times y. What fraction of y is x?
So done.
Sorry.
So done. I'll just type it in the chat.
Okay. Okay. I'm not commenting on your answer. You've typed some answer. Okay, fine. In fact, we can start calling out the answer, right? 1 by, so what fraction of y is x? Okay, so you just give me a fraction. Tell me, don't give me y equal to so much x and all that. You just tell me one number. That's it.
So 10,000 by 1 or 10,000.
Okay, so you're saying 10,000. So one answer here is 10,000. Let's say
So I got 100.
100. Okay. In fact, I'll put the names here. So
I
this
got
is
10.
Prashast, Arsh. Who was 10? Sorry.
Also me, Purav.
Purav got 10. Okay. Anyone else, or should we discuss?
Sir, I got 10,000.
10,000.
Sorry, sir. My answer is wrong. It's 100.
Sukrit also gets 10,000. Okay.
So
Whose answer?
sorry,
Purav?
I missed the first
Yeah,
part.
so my answer was wrong. It's not 10, it's 100.
Sorry, multiple of you talking. For Precious. Sorry, Purav first. What did Purav?
Yeah,
what
so
did he say?
sorry, my answer was wrong. It's 100.
Wrong as well. So my answer is wrong as well. My answer is wrong as well.
Okay. I told all you guys you get one attempt. So please get your answer right and then call it out, please. Okay. Only one more chance for anyone. Anyone who's called out a wrong answer, that's it. You stay with the wrong answer.
So,
Okay.
sir, I realized the correct answer now.
Okay. One last attempt, Prashast. What's your answer?
Sir, 1 million. 1 million.
1 million has how many
10
zeros?
to the power 8.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, 1 million.
Million means how many zeros? You tell me, you dictate, I'll write it.
1 0 0 0 0 0 0.
How many zeros?
6 zeros, right?
You tell me. Okay. Yes, 6 zeros is a million. Yes, correct. So 1 million, that's Precious' answer. Okay. So
Yeah,
any other corrections?
So I also got 1 million.
Okay. All right. So let's discuss. Okay. So 0.001% of 1/100th of x is 10 times y. Okay. So let's write it out this way, right? So 10 x equals how much? This 0.001. I can bring it down as 1,000. Okay. So I can bring down the 0.001 down as 1,000. So which means x equal to 100 into 100 into 1,000 into 10 y. So how many tens? That's 10 power 1, 10 power 2, 10 power 2, 10 power 3. So total of 4, 5, 8. So x equals 10 power 8 y. Right? 0.001% of 1/100th of x is 10 times y. So the x equal to 10 power 8 y. So which means what fraction of y is x? rather. So 1 by 10 power 8 fraction of x is y.
So I just
But
got my new answer.
I'm asking the reverse. What fraction of y is x? So 10 power 8, actually it's not a fraction, it's 10 power 8 times, right? But anyway, fraction is nothing but just a number that multiplies. It can be a number less than 1, it can be a number greater than 1, typically a number less than 1. So the answer to the question I've asked is 10 power 8. Sorry, Arsh, you were saying something?
So I got it wrong. Like I got the nuance.
Sir, I don't understand.
Not just you. Everyone has got it wrong. Yes, Precious. What part do you don't understand?
Sir, I understood what you did, but sir, my working, I checked, and sir, I don't know, for some reason, sir, my working is also making sense.
Okay, call out your working. Call out your working, please.
Okay. Yeah, so basically what I first did was that first I thought of 1 by 1000 into 1 by 100 into 1 by 100 of x is equal to 10. Oh, I realized, yeah, my bad.
Okay. All right, cool. So all of you hopefully realized your mistakes. Purav, Arsh, Sukrit, you guys were way off. I mean, the closest was, and not too much credit just because they came close, but this was 6 zeros, but all of you were fewer than that, 5 zeros, 2 zeros, 1 zero. What is the problem, Purav? What is your mistake? Purav, what is your mistake? Call out. I cannot hear you.
Yes, sir.
No, I need to know what was your mistake, Purav.
Yes, sir.
Meaning,
So I had gotten
Hmm.
10 raised to the power of 7, x is equal to 10 raised to the power 6, y. So then I just subtracted it and then, divided it, and then I got. Wait.
Okay, all right. So you found your mistake, right? Hopefully you guys will fix
Yeah,
it, right? So, okay. So yeah, should be very comfortable between fractions, percentages, and decimals, guys. Okay, you cannot afford to slip on these. Very basic. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. The semicircle. Snigdha, were you able to do this one? Question 6.
Yes, sir.
So just saying we discussed this last time.
Did we discuss? I thought we discussed only till the socks wala question. Did we discuss
We
this?
haven't discussed this.
We have
Oh,
not discussed this. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I got the answer. I got the answers A 240.
240. Okay, Arsh, did you also get 240?
yes, sir.
Okay. Any other answers other than
Even I
240?
got 240.
Okay. Multiple people got 240. Okay, Snigdha, explain your answer. Explain your working, please.
Yes, sir. So the diameter of the circle is 9 plus 9 plus 16,
Okay.
which is 34,
Mhm.
which means that the radius is 17.
Yeah.
So that means that the you have, like, if you divide the DA into two parts of 8 centimeters each, and then like
Mhm.
that there'll be a middle point.
Yeah, I've labeled it as
O.
O. Yeah, you can see the diagram.
And
Yeah,
the distance from O to C will be 17 centimeters.
very good. So this is 17. Yeah.
And then you use the Pythagoras theorem to find CD.
Exactly. And then you know the Pythagorean triplet, right? 8 watt and 17.
So it's 15.
Yeah, 8, 15, and 17. You guys should remember this triplet. Again, it'll save precious 10 seconds if you remember this 8, 15, 17 is a triplet. And therefore, the area of this is how much? 15 into 16, which is 240. Yeah. Yeah, well done. Any other, sorry. Oh, no, everyone agreed, right, on this one? No, I'm just trying to make up another question on this. What is the, let's see, one sec. What is the perimeter of, I will tell you the figure. You have to tell me the perimeter of that figure. Okay, so let's say this point at the top is X. Okay, so the perimeter of the figure, which is goes from X to B to E all the way till the midpoint of this. So let's say this is O. So can you tell me the length of the pink portion? I've drawn a pink portion. Tell me the length of the pink portion. You can leave the answer in terms of pi. There's some pi, you can just leave it as something pi.
So like X is like straight.
X is the exact midpoint of B and C.
Okay, sir.
Akshar, I want you to call out the answer. All of you will work on it. Akshar will call out the answer on this.
Sir, I think the answer is
ahead,
34 pi upon 4.
34 pi upon 4, which can be simplified as 17 pi upon 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay. Sukrit, do you agree or disagree?
Sir, I sent you mine.
Sir, I disagree.
So
Okay.
Sir, I got pi into 289 by 4.
Pi into 289 by 4. Okay, so pi into 289 by 4. Like this. Okay, this is Sukrit.
Sir, pi into 289 by 4 plus 17.
Plus
so
17. Okay, just one second. I'll come one after the other, please. Okay, so Sukrit is this. Akshar is this. Okay.
Sir, I'm
yeah.
Arjun. And,
Yeah,
sir,
Arjun has messaged me something offline. That's 17 plus 9.5 pi.
Sir, I got 17 plus 17 by 2 pi.
17 plus
so
17 pi by 2.
I got 17 pi by
It's
2.
same as
that's it.
Arjun's.
Sir, that's the same.
I got
as-
17
not
plus
same as Arjun's,
8.5
sir.
pi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, mine and Arsh's answers are the same.
So I got the same answer as Arsh.
Same
Okay.
here.
Okay. One mistake that Arjun made was he did divided 17 by 2 and called it 9.5 instead of 8.5. Arjun, do you agree?
Oh, yes, sir. That
Right?
was my.
It should be 8.5. Yes. So these are the right answers. So just to be clear, so the pink portion, there's a pink portion here also, right? So 17, this is 17. So some of you, Akshar, you left off this portion. This is, of course, 1/4 of the entire circle. So 2 pi into 17 ka 1/4, which is 17 pi by 2. So 17 pi by 2, that portion is fine, but you missed out on the extra plus 17. Yeah. And Sukrit, what was the 289? Where did you get 17 into 17 from to arrive at 289?
Sir, instead of doing 2 pi into r, I did pi r squared by mistake.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we were a few simple mistakes, silly mistakes, guys. Okay. Okay. Any other question I could ask on this? No, that's fine. Okay. Question 7. Let's see. Question 7. I'll give it to Arjun. Question 7. What did you get?
You're going to show the question once.
Yeah, I'm just pacing. Just 1 second, guys. I'll be back in just 10 seconds. I'll have to take care of something here at home. 1 sec. Bye. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm back. Arjun, yeah, go ahead, please. Oh, what did you get on this?
Sir, I got 7. B.
Okay, 7. Okay. Arsh, what did you get?
So I was unable to solve this. one.
Unable to do this. Prashast, what about you? Prashast?
Yes,
Same
sir. Sir, wait, sir, I got B.
Which will be 7. Okay, so you agree with his as well. Okay. Any other answers, guys, other than 7?
Yeah, I got 6.
You got 6. Okay, all right. Arjun, explain your answer 7, please.
Sir, I don't really remember how I got it.
Okay, so you did it some time ago. You're not able to remember.
Yes, sir, I'm just.
Okay. Should I pass it on to someone, or I can give you 10 seconds, Arjun, if you're able to
Yes.
recall? Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. If not, I'll give it to someone else. Meanwhile, Snigdha, what did you get?
So I got B.
Just 7 as well.
Sir,
Okay, Arjun, go ahead.
sir,
Yeah, Arjun, go ahead.
sir, I can't remember.
Okay, I'll pass it on to Prashast. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So basically, what I did was that first I listed the factors of 2020. There
Okay.
weren't that many.
Okay.
After
so,
I prime factorized it, I realized that there weren't that many.
yeah. So what is the prime? So first thing you should do is prime factorization. So obviously it's 10 into 202, and 202 is 101 into 2, and 10 is 2 into 5. So it's 2 square into 5 power 1 into 101 power 1, right? 101 we all know is prime. So how many okay, Prashant, before you proceed further, Purav, this number, the prime factorization that Purav, that Prashant has is power 2 into 5 power 1 into 101 power 1. How many factors does this number have, Purav?
Sir, 12.
Okay, Arjun, please don't answer out of turn, please. Okay,
Sorry, sir.
but yes, I was asking Purav. Yes, it's 12 factors. Okay, Purav, can you justify why 12 factors?
Okay, so 2, 2, 5, 11.
101, not 11, 101.
Yeah, so but you can break it down to 11 and 11, right?
No, that's 121. Here it's 101, right? That so if that's the case, then I would have written it as 11 square, right? I wouldn't write 101 power 1. How do you count the number of factors, Purav? If you have the prime factorization, how do you count the number of factors? No one needs to raise your hands, guys. Don't worry. Prashast, save yourself from raising your hand.
So first you list down the ones over here, then the combinations.
What combinations?
So then you'd have 202, 505.
No,
along
you're listing out all the
with-
factors. That's not necessary at all. The whole point of writing as a prime factorization is being able to quickly count the number of factors.
So can I explain the formula?
Okay, Akshar, go ahead, please.
So the formula is basically you add all the exponents of the prime factors by 1. So like 2 plus 1, then 1 plus 1, then 1 plus 1.
Exactly.
And then you multiply those numbers, you get 2 times 3 times 3. Wait, 3 times 2 times 2, which is 12. So in total, 2020 has 12 factors.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, now, can someone other than Akshar, Snigdha, can you explain why this works? Why do you have to add 1 to each of these powers and then multiply to arrive at the number of factors?
So actually, I don't know.
You don't remember. Does anyone, Sukrit, do you remember why we add 1 to each of these powers to arrive at the number of factors?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay, Prashant, go ahead, please. Can you explain why?
Sir, I don't know about why we add the numbers, but sir, I think a much more intuitive way to get the number of factors is to find the prime factors, and then the amount of prime factors, just factorial that. That's the amount of factors.
What do you mean factorial? I have 2 power 2 into 5 power 1 and 101 power 1.
No, like so the prime factors of 2020 are 2, 5, 101, and 2. So there are 4 prime factors. So
Okay,
then you factorialize those 4 prime factors and you get the number.
but if that's the case, the answer is 4
One.
factorial, which is 24.
Wait, I think I did something wrong then. Just 1 minute.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Sir, I realized what I did wrong. You have to divide it by 2 because then there are some repetitions. We can't have the repetitions.
there are some repetitions.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sir, why don't we just like try another example to test out? Prashant?
exactly. Okay. So I will say 2 into 3 into 5. So this is power 1, power 1, power 1. So according to you, Prashant, it should have 3 factorial divided by 2. which is 3 factors. Is it not right, Prashant, according to you? 3 factors, there are 3 prime factors, 2, 3, and 5.
Correct.
But we know it has more than 3 because 2, 3, 5 itself are 3 factors. The 6, there's 15.
Yeah, then something must have gone wrong. I'll check my working again.
Okay, Arjun, can you explain where this +1, +1, +1, the product comes from?
Sir, I know I just know the method. I don't really know the proof.
Okay, all of you should know this one, guys. Okay, this is important. Okay, let me explain this again first, even before we proceed further. Because unless you know where this comes from, you'll struggle later. Okay, I'll take another example. So let's say I have a number which is 2 power 3 into 3 power 1 times 5 power 4. Okay, and then there's 7 power 0 and 11 power 2. Okay, there's a prime factor like this. There's a big number whose prime factorization is this. Now, to arrive at any factor of n, what do I have to do? I can say the 2 square into 5 power 3 into 11 power 1 is a factor. Correct? I can say that, right? Because as long as I can pick fewer than 3 or fewer number of 2s, 1 or fewer number of 3s, and so on, I have a factor. And in fact, 7 power 0 is misleading, right? Essentially, it's saying there's no 7 at all. It's like saying 13 power 0. I don't have to write 13 power 0 explicitly. So I can scratch off 13 power 0 and 7 power 0. So it's only literally these numbers, right? 2, 3, 5, and 11 are the only prime factors I have. 11 power 2 bataya tha na maine. Okay, yes. Now, how do I form a factor? Like I said, so I gave an example, which is 2 power 2 into 5 power 1 into 11 power 5 power 2 into 11. 5 power 3 into 11 power 1, I think, right? So it doesn't matter, something. Oh, this is one example. Okay, so how in general, how do I arrive at a factor? So here is I have a bag of 2s. This is 2s wala bag. Here I have a bag of 3s. Here I have a bag of 5s. Here I have a bag of 11s. Okay, so 2s mein kitne 2s hai mere paas? I have 3 2s. 2, 2, 2. How many 3s do I have? I have only 1 3. How many 5s do I have? I have 4 of them. 5, 5, 5, 5. How many 11s do I have? I have 2 of them. Okay. Now, I go to each bag and fetch a few, right? When I go to the 2s wala bag, I can fetch either 0 2s or 1 2 or 2 2s or 3 2s. So I have 4 options really. Where is the 4 coming from? It's 3 plus 1. Because there are 3 2s, including 0 2s, there are 4 options for me. Now I go to the 3 wala bag. I have only 2 options, either 0 3s or 1 3, which is the 1 plus 1, right? The power was 1, therefore it's 1 plus 1. For the 5 wala bag, I have 0 5s, 1 5, 2 5, 3 5s, 4 5s. I have 5 options. Similarly, for the 11s, I have 3 options. So the number of factors becomes any collection of number of 2s I pick, any collection of number of 3s, any collection of number of 5s, any collection of number of 11s. Therefore, it's 4 into 2 into 5 into 3. Snigdha, is this clear to you, how this formula comes?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to everyone, guys? Arjun, Sukrit,
Yes, sir.
Prashast. Okay, so Prashast, there's no factorial business at all in this case. In number of factors, as Akshar was explaining, you just have to add 1 to each of those exponents. That's it. And then multiply. Does this make sense? Okay, so before we proceed further, let's stick to the same example. So the number of factors we know is how much? 4 times 2 is 8, times 5 is 40, times 3 is 120 factors. This big number has 120 factors. Now, can you tell me this big number has how many factors which are perfect squares? Perfect squares. So one example would be 25, right? 25 is a factor of this because there's 5 power 4 is there, right? So like that, there are a few perfect squares which are factors. How many is the question? Can you guys solve this? If you understand the concept of finding the number of factors, you should be able to find the number of perfect square factors.
So what do you mean by like perfect squares? Like from what should I find perfect squares?
How many factors of this big number n are perfect squares?
Oh,
Okay, I've given one example. Example 25 is a perfect square, which is a factor of this big number. Right, Harsh? Like
yes.
that, there are a few more. I want to know how many. So obviously the answer will be smaller than 120 because total number of factors itself is 120. But what is that number is my question. Question clear to everyone, right?
So, but how will I find the number?
That's what is the question. How did you find the number of factors? Right? We did, right?
Yes, sir.
So इसी तरह सोचो थोड़ा, we'll be able to find the number of perfect squares which are factors. Anyone? Sukrit?
So just another minute.
Yeah, I'll give time, but I'm just asking, going around asking. Sukrit, any idea so far?
Sir, I'm still calculating.
Akshar has started yawning already. Akshar, coffee, chai, kuch lao? I'm always worried about Akshar's yawning. I'm worried I'll fall inside his mouth. His yawn is that big. Okay, come on, let's go fast. Arjun, batao.
I'm still trying.
Why do we have so many absentees today? Three absentees. Okay. Yeah. Anyone who's ready with an answer or justification, I can help also, even if you don't have the full idea. Yeah, Precious, go ahead, please.
Yeah, sir. So, sir, I have like it written in tally, so I'll just count and tell you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. So
12.
your final answer is 12.
Correct.
So you hand counted it. Matlab,
No, not exactly hand counted it.
okay. Batao, method batao, please.
Okay. Yeah. So what I basically did is that, so I noticed, okay, so I don't exactly know how to explain this. So what I did was so that I kind of separated everything, you can say. I did like, but I separated like it like this. So I did 2 squared into 2 into 3 into 5 squared into 5 squared into 11 squared.
Okay, so 2 square into 2 into 3 into 5 square into 5 square into 11 square, like this.
Yes, so I separated it like that. Then I noticed that we cannot make perfect square numbers if we use the single 2 and the single 3, because then, yeah, it can't because of the whole prime factorization thing. So for now, I just set those aside. So I did not choose to deal with them. Then what I did was, since the powers are all even numbers, they become perfect squares.
Yeah.
Then of course it's actually 13 because there's always 1, which is a perfect square. But anyway, so yeah, so obviously there are these 4. Then if I multiply 2 square to 5 square, perfect square number will come. 2 square to the other 5 square, another perfect number will come, and so on so forth. I just like counted how many possible of those are there, and I got like 13.
Okay, all right. Method is fairly correct. One couple of small places where you can get more efficient, right? So obviously it gets more complicated. Suppose I have a bigger prime number, like let's 2 power 97 times 3 power 63 times 5 power 120. Then you're gone. There's no way you can calculate, right? but we should be able to easily calculate the number of perfect squares, even if the power is high. Okay, so we'll come to this. The method is more or less right as what Precious was explaining, right? So I'll do the same thing. I'll go to the 2 wala bag. Okay, now I want a perfect square, right? Perfect square means what? Like he was saying, I need an even number of each of these perfect squares, which means either I must have 0 2s or 2 2s. So I have only 2 options now. When I go to 3s, there's only one option. I have to pick 0 3s. I cannot pick 1 3. Therefore, only one option for me. When I go to the 5s, I have 3 options. Either I can pick 0 5s or 2 5s or 4 5s. So I have 3 options here, right? So 3 options here. So I don't want to circle everything. This is the number of 5s I pick, either 0 or 2 or 4. Okay, and this is the one in the circle is the count of that. So similarly, either I can pick 0 11s or 2 11s. So I have 2 possibilities. Therefore, the answer is 2 into 3 into 2, which is actually only 12, not 13. So you counted it correctly first, but maybe there was some mistake of double counting one. I don't know what.
So basically what happened was that 1 is always is like a factor and it's a perfect square. So
which is already being counted. You're counting 1 by picking 0 2s, 0 3s, 0 5s, and 0 11s. So 1 is already included in the 12. You don't have to separately include it.
Right, my bad.
Right, which is why no, that's good that you made that mistake, because you can by hand counting all of these confusions happen. Whereas if you stick to this, you won't go wrong at all. Is this clear to everyone? Vanya, is this clear? Akshar, what can I do? I have to really do something here. I mean, this is very disturbing. I've put a message on the group also, no yawning in class, right? It distracts everyone. Please have lunch well before class or have some coffee or something, right? I want you guys to be on high alert during class and full focus.
Yes, so I found a slightly more efficient method, maybe.
One second, Precious. Is this clear to everyone? Vanya, is this clear?
Yes.
Paka? Okay, Snigdha, I don't see you. Your video is off suddenly. Snigdha, are you around? Snigdha? Okay, I don't know where she is. Purab, does this make sense to you? How to find the number of perfect squares which are factors?
Yes, so now
Okay, Precious, yeah, go ahead, please. What did you want to share?
Yeah, so sir, what I wanted to say is that maybe we can do so since there are 4 bags here or whatever.
Yeah.
This is just for this scenario, maybe. Maybe we can find some way to apply it to other scenarios. But over here, if we do, I'll just double check it and then say actually on check.
Okay, all right. Maybe you can comment on this a little bit later. Let's proceed with the original question that we were starting to discuss, which was this, right? Where is this question? Okay, how many factors of 2020 have more than 3 factors? Okay, Arjun, you have started to explain this, right? Can you explain this?
Yeah. So I told you I got the answer is B.
Okay, now can you explain? Maybe you've spent
Yes.
some time now on this, right? Can you explain how you got B as the answer?
Yeah, so there are 12 factors.
Okay. So 12 factors, as we all agreed, 12 factors in total, yes.
So what I did is I just listed the I listed the factors, and the factors which have less than 3 factors, I just crossed them.
Okay, okay. Can you do it little, because in this case it's a small number, therefore we were able to yeah, 7 should be the right answer. Yes. Which are the numbers which has 3 or fewer factors? Can you list them, Arjun?
Yes, just a second. So there's 2, 5, 101.
Yeah.
505.
505 has.
No, one second.
4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
I'll write it as 2 square rather than 4. Yeah. Good. Anything else?
So there's one more, just a second. So and
Sure.
25.
Which one?
So 25. 25 is exactly 3.
No, 25 is not even in this, because the maximum power of 5 is only 5 power 1 in this case.
So how does 2 squared doesn't have more than 3 factors? Oh, more. It can't be like 3 factors.
Yeah. So the question is, how many of them have more than 3 factors? So he's calculating numbers which have 3 or fewer factors. So 2 power 2 has 3 factors. So
So
he's
the, so the other one is 1.
exactly. The other one is 1, not 25, Arjun, because 25 is not even in this. 5 power 1 is the maximum.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And therefore you have to subtract 7. Okay. So subtract 5, and therefore you get 12 minus 5 equal to 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. But let me
Yes,
ask
sir,
a
that's
general.
what I did.
Let me ask a general question. Okay. Which are the numbers which will have exactly 1 factor?
So 1.
Yeah.
One.
1 is the only number which has only 1 factor. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about this question. In general, I'm asking. Vanya, which are the numbers which will have exactly 2 factors?
The prime numbers.
Prime numbers. Okay. So exactly 1 factor will be only one number, namely 1. Exactly 2 factors will be all the prime numbers, right? Prime numbers like 2, 3, 5, 7, and all that, right? Which are the numbers which will have exactly 3 factors?
Sir, could I tell?
Yeah, Arjun, go ahead.
So 3 factors are the prime squares.
Exactly. A square of a prime number, like 2 square, 3 square, 5 square, and so on. These will be the numbers which have 3 factors. And that's because the number itself is some prime, let's say 13 power 2. So the number of factors is 2 plus 1, which is 3 factors. Okay. So going back to the same example, we can just, the prime factorization of this number was 2 power 2 into 5 power 1 into 101. So we can count the number of numbers with 1 factor, which is just one number, 1. Number of primes which are factor of this, which is 3, because 2, 5, and 101. And number of prime squares. Is 2 square a factor of this? Yes. Is 5 square a factor? No. Is 101 square a factor? No. There's only one more. Therefore, answer is only 5 factors. Does it make sense? Okay. All right. Let me test it out with another example. Okay. So how many? Okay, I'll just ask this question. Okay. How many numbers less than or equal to 10,000? Okay. How many positive numbers? Positive integers, just to be clear. How many positive integers less than or equal to 10,000 have let's see, okay, all right, have more than 3 factors, okay, given there are 2,762, I'm just making up this number, prime numbers less than or equal to 10,000. Okay. Is the question clear to everyone? Is the
No,
question
sir, I
clear?
didn't understand the last one.
Okay, one sec. Let me just Google and just give you an exact number. One two two nine. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'll read the question again aloud once more, Arjun.
Yes.
How many positive integers less than or equal to 10,000 have more than 3 factors, given there are 1,229 prime numbers less than or equal to 10,000? I'm giving you some extra information. In fact, I'll make it much easier, guys. One sec. I'll make it much easier. One sec. I'll make it. Given there are 168 prime numbers less than 1,000. Okay, so I'll repeat the question again. I'm considering all the numbers from 1 to 1,000. Some numbers have 1 factor, some numbers have 2 factors, some numbers have 3 factors, some numbers have 4 factors, 5 factors, 6 factors, like that, so on. My question is, how many numbers from 1 to 1,000 have more than 3 factors. Now, to help solve it, I'm giving you one extra easy piece of information, which is there are 168 prime numbers less than or equal to 1000. Is this question clear to everyone? Arjun, clear to you now?
Yes, sir, now understood.
Okay. Can all of you get going on this? No?
Can I use the washroom once?
Yeah, come back.
So I've sent you the answer in chat.
Okay, all right. In fact, I'll just write it out, no problem. So 663 is Vanya's answer. Okay, I'll give some more time. I'll give 1 more minute for people.
Sir, I got 498.
498.
Sir, I'm almost done. Just a second.
Okay.
Sir, wait, sorry, not 498, 497.
497.
Sir, I'm getting 820.
820. Okay, let's discuss. Okay.
Even I got 821.
820 or 821?
821.
821. So Akshar got 821. Arjun got 820. Okay, let's discuss. Okay, so again, same thing. Number of factors, okay, is one column. Count. Okay, how many of them?
Sir, can I
Exactly.
explain this question?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Arjun. Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, so basically from 1 to 1000, there are, so as you mentioned, there are 168 prime numbers.
Mhm.
So that means the prime numbers have 2 factors. So we cannot consider them when we're counting for more than 3.
Correct. So which is 168 of them, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, and then we have 1. So the number 1. So it has 1 factor, so we can't consider it.
Correct.
And then we need to also consider for numbers which have exactly 3 factors.
Yeah.
Sir, earlier I was about to make the mistake that there are 168 prime numbers, so they are square. So 168, no, but no. But most of them are not in the limit. Sir, like till 1000, you have only 31 square. 31 square is 961. So from 1 to 31, we have the prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, and 30. So there's 11 prime numbers.
Yeah.
And 31, you missed 31.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Very well explained,
So
Arjun.
I
Yes. Yeah. So he added all of them, got 180. And yes, Akshar, you made a
and
small
the
mistake.
remaining ones are 820.
Exactly. The total is 180. Subtract
So I
1000.
forgot to add 1.
Yeah, exactly. You forgot to add 1. Therefore, you subtracted 179. Yes. I mean, I could see that when you did this. So it's 820, right? Yeah, very well done. Yeah. Akshar, go ahead.
So when I was counting the square numbers, I didn't add 1 because that time I was thinking only prime numbers and 1 wasn't a prime number. That's why.
Yeah, 1 is neither prime nor composite, but it's a perfect square. But anyway, you're already included 1 separately. Therefore, you don't need to include it again when you're counting all the prime squares. Is this clear to everyone, guys? Okay, Snigdha, is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So let's.
Sir, but isn't the maximum number of positive integers less than or equal to 1500?
1500. Where did 1500 come from?
No, not 1500. The number of positive integers less than or equal to 1000, isn't it 500?
Number of positive integers less than or equal to 1000 is 1000, no? Everything is an integer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, so on till 1000. You are counting only the even numbers?
Yes, sir. Oh, I made a mistake.
Okay. But
basic తప్పు చెప్పలేదు నేనే
let's
క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్సర్ చేసి
Arjun, mute karo, please. Sukrit, even if you counted even numbers, why did you subtract 3 to arrive at 497? Even assuming it's 500, that mistake you made, then Sukrit, why did you subtract 3 to arrive at 497? What is your logic?
Sir, so there's 0, 1, no, 0, 2, and 4.
0, 2, and 4.
0 is not a positive integer.
Exactly. I'm first of all talking about positive integers. Okay.
1, 2, and 4.
1, 2, and 4 are the numbers which will have what?
Less
Still
than 3 factors or
Okay.
3 factors.
Oh, what about a number like 23? It's a prime number. It has 2 factors. Right, Sukrit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So every prime number has 2 factors. That's what we discussed in the previous question, right? It's just a practice question, more or less repeating what we did earlier. Every prime number will have 2 factors. The number 1 will have exactly 1 factor. Every prime square will have exactly 3 factors. So the only challenge in this question was figuring out how many prime squares. And as Arjun rightly explained, the perfect square before 1000 was 961. So you really have to count the number of prime numbers from 2 all the way till 31, which is 11
Yeah.
prime numbers.
Yes, sir. So what is the correct answer then?
The correct answer, therefore, is 820. By subtracting 180 from 1000, you get 820.
Okay.
Okay, Precious, as feasible, turn on your video, please, your camera.
Yes.
So can I use the washroom?
Yeah. Yes, you can do that, but I've put a message on this also on the group, guys. As best as possible, try to finish all the breaks and water and all that before. But yes, go ahead and come back. Okay, question 8. Vanya, question 8. What did you get?
Sir, I got D. 95,000.
95,000. Okay. Snigdha has gone for a break. Okay, Purav, did you get the same as her?
Yeah, so option D, 95,000. Can I explain it?
Yeah, Purav, can you explain, please?
Yeah, okay, so if you observe the average, it is 4,750.
Yeah.
And like average of all cities together. So total divided by number of cities, you get 4,750. And we have 20 cities, so then you just multiply 4,750 by 20 and you get 95,000.
Exactly.
Then
Okay,
I did
95,000. We did the same thing. Okay. Okay. One other question on this. How many cities? Okay. Let's say I add one more here. So I'll add one more band here. I'll add one more behind here.
Sir, I was gone for 2 minutes. So what just
The answer is 95,000. If that's what you got as well on this one. Okay.
I got C actually.
You got C.
Sir, I got C.
Okay. So is this number wrong then? This is 5. This is each wala number is 5,000.
Sir, I actually counted each one of them and it was coming closer to 85,000.
No. Obviously, counting each of them is not the right thing to do. The average level is given to you right here. So 5,000 is each of these two. So the number here, this is 4,000. This is 4,500. This is 5,000. Therefore, this is, as Purav rightly said, it's 4,750. And the number of cities is 20. Therefore, very simply, it's 4,750 into 20. So 95,000 is the perfect answer. So I don't know.
85,000. Maybe I did something wrong in my multiplication.
Kaise 4,750 is the average. Do you agree, Prashast? Do you agree 4,750 is the average?
Wait, so 4.
Let us put all of these numbers, right? So do you guys agree that this level is 5,000? The one I've marked is 5,000. Okay. And then the one at a red level is 4,500. Therefore, the dotted level is exactly between 4500 and 5000, which is 4750. So 4750 na, into 20.
Yeah, so for some reason by multiplication I'm getting 85000. It just doubles.
What do you mean? 47.5 into 2 is 95. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, you have to fix this much. Okay, all right. Let me ask an extension question on this one. So I'm adding a 21st city, which is here. I'm adding a 21st city. Okay, so I'll put it somewhere here at the level of, this level is in fact, I'll make it the level of this one. 1, 2, 3. In fact, I'll make it the same level as this. One sec. Just make it. The level of this 21st city as exactly 6000. That way it's very clear. Okay, so this is the 21st city. Okay, now my question is, how many cities have a population more than the median? Okay, all of you work it out. This question will be answered by, let's see, Sukrit. Okay,
The
all of you.
median is the average.
So mean is the average. Do you all understand what median is? Snigdha, you understand what median is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you explain to class what median is?
So basically, if you arrange all the values given in ascending order, median will be the value which is exactly at the center. Like example, if there are 7 values, then the median will be the 4th value, which is exactly in between.
Exactly.
And if it's an even number like 8, and then the median is technically like it can't be either, because the 4th and the 5th are both the median. So you take the mean of the 4th and the 5th.
Excellent. Very well explained. Yes. So if there are odd number of entries, it's the beach wala entry, which is the median. If there's even number of entries, since there are 2 beach wala values, you take the average of the 2. That becomes the median. This is clear, Vanya? Definition of median is clear to you, Vanya? Okay, now answer this question, guys. And Sukrit will answer this, but all of you work it out.
So is this some kind of trick question? Because so can I ask?
Akshay, just hold on one sec. Maybe you can chat your answer to me.
Yes.
Meanwhile.
Sir, the answer is 10.
Answer is 10. Okay, Purav, answer is 10 is according to Sukrit. Purav, you're saying answer is 5.
Yeah,
So even my answer is 10 because it's the median is
So
usually the
10.
Yeah.
I also got 10.
Correct. Exactly.
So
So
10,
back
10.
to Sukrit's
median
question. Back to Akshay's question. It's so it is a trick question, right? Beach wala ek hi hai. There are 10 on either side. Therefore, there'll be more than 10 above the
yes,
median.
I thought
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, Purav, what
Because
did you say? Sorry, Purav, you said something in between. Sorry.
So the median of all of the medians of the median of the one above average.
No. My question was, how many of them will have a population which is more than the median? That's all.
So the median of all, right?
Median of all, yes, correct.
Okay,
Median
then
of
I'm
all.
wrong.
Yeah, median of all. Okay, you understood it to be what again? Median of?
So I thought it was median of the ones above average.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, all right. So let me frame another question then. Okay, there are a total of, let's see, one second, I'll just make up a problem. Okay, there are a total of 63 cities. Okay, how many cities will have a population of more than the median of the cities whose population is less than the median of the 63 cities. Okay, I'll read the question. There are 63 cities. How many cities will have a population of more than the median of the cities whose population is less than the median of the 63 cities? Okay, read the question and figure out. Only one attempt for everyone. No, you cannot say, oh, sorry. One attempt, that's it. So think carefully and answer.
Sir, I got 47.
47, okay. Okay,
I got 15.
15, okay. Okay, so this is Arjun. Sorry, 15 was who again? Akshar, was that you?
Yes, sir.
So even I got 15.
Sir, even I got 15.
Okay. All right, so let's work it out. Okay, so there are 63 entries here, right? 63 entries. So we all agree that the middle entry is the 32nd entry, right? So the 31 entries here and 31 entries here.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm looking at the left half because I'm have a population more than the median of the cities whose population is less than the median of the 63 cities, right?
Yes, sir.
Of the cities whose okay. So there are these 31 entries whose population is less than the median of the 63 cities. The median of this is at the center.
16.
There are 15 here, and then the 16th entry, and then there's 15 here. Okay, so I'm asking how many of them have a population more than what? More than 16, right? More than 16. So the answer is 63 minus 16, which is 47. So very well done, Arjun. Okay, but Akshar and Arsh and whoever else, right? You guys just thought it'll be the 15 which are in the left half. I said it's more than this value. It includes all the way till the topmost value also, right? Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So trick question. Akshar, trick question. You fell for this trick question. Akshar is now on high alert. Yeah. Sorry, I am giving you a hard time, but yes, I want you to improve. Okay, good. So that was this guy, question 8. Question 9. Flippy flop. Okay, Vanya, what did you get on this?
I wasn't able to do this.
Okay, Snigdha, were you able to do this one?
One second. So,
Yeah.
so I couldn't actually do the 9th one.
Okay, I'll pass it on to Akshar. Go ahead. Akshar, did you do the 9th question?
Sir, I solved it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Arjun, hold on one second. Let Akshar answer this one. Then you can confirm. Akshar, what is your answer first of all?
Sir, I got 4.
4. Okay, Arjun, what did you get?
Even I got 4.
4. Any other answers? Arsh, Purav?
Sir, I got see, even I got 4.
Okay, all right.
Even I got 4.
Okay, Akshar, hold on. Since
I
you've
solved
explained a few others. Arsh, can you explain this one?
Yes, sir. So like if a number has to be divisible by 15, it has to be divisible by both 3 and 5.
Yeah.
So if you look both of them together,
Yeah.
and if a number has to be divisible by 5, then it should be either ending with a 0 or a 5.
Mhm.
If we choose a 0, then on the first, third, and fifth, we'll get a 0. but then it won't remain a 5-digit number because 0 in the starting will make it a 4-digit number. So then we only take 5 in the end. So now
Exactly.
we've already got 3 places.
Very good.
And then for a number to be divisible by 3, the sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. And then I did trial and error method and I got 4, the total number of possibilities.
And namely, what are the digits that can fill here?
So there are 3, there's 6, there are 9, and there's 0.
Exactly. So just in the trial and error, I'm not sure whether you did it efficiently or not efficiently. You don't need to add 5, 5, and 5 because anyway they add up to a multiple of 3. So anyway, that's not going to matter at all. So only thing you need to make sure that sum of these two is a multiple of 3. You can save some extra addition by 15 every time and checking. It's just a small number, 15, but try to be efficient in case you are not. Right? Did you add up the 15 also?
Yes, sir. So
Okay, which
I
is not
added the 15 and then
yeah, which is not needed. That's what I'm saying. Because 15 is anyway divisible by 3. So adding say kuch farak hi nahi padega. So you just add up the other two and see if it's divisible by 3. Right? Again, you can save some fraction of a second there, right? Adding 15 mein 1 second to lagta hi hai. Right? You can save, right? So Sukrit, you're in agreement as well?
Yes, sir.
Same, okay. Now, same question. I'm going to make only one change. How many of the 5-digit numbers are divisible by, in fact, two parts, are divisible by 8, are divisible by 24? So 2 different questions. Can you all work on this one and answer this? First answer 8, then we'll discuss 24. Yeah, fine. We'll discuss both anyway. So do the 8 first. Exact same question, only the last number I'm changing to 8.
Sir, 15 is a much kinder number than 8 in this scenario.
But I'm not kind, no, Prashast. You know me by now. I'm very harsh. You have taken a lot of beating from me. Akshar has taken, Snigdha has taken, Arjun, everyone. I've been kind so far to Sukrit and Arsh because they are fairly well behaved. I think so.
So what about us?
Prashast, you're the most notorious.
Okay, yeah, sir, that's true. All my friends.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, guys, get on with it, please. Yeah.
Side question. If like a number has all the same number of digits, like if I have 11111, will it be called a flippy?
Read the question. The answer is there in the question.
Okay, sir.
Right? Did you find the word?
Yes, sir.
Distinct. But good question. Yes.
So is it 8 and 24 together? Like it needs to be divisible by both, or
See,
all
if,
the
if,
ones by 8, all the ones by 24, and then
if it's divisible by 24, automatically it's divisible by 8. So I won't even ask that question. So let's make it very simple. Divisible by 8, pehle batao.
Yes.
I got 12.
12. Okay. Okay, I'll write over your answer 12. Any other answers?
So just a minute.
Twelve was who? Sukrit, was that you?
Sir, Akshar.
No, sir, it is
Akshay.
not.
AK-47.
Sir, I'm getting 8.
8. Okay. 8 is Arjun.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, even I'm getting 8.
Okay. Any other answers? Last 30 seconds.
Sir, I'm getting 9, sir.
You're getting 9.
So just a second, let me just try it. Yes, sir, it's 9.
9 or 8?
Sir, 9.
Okay. Someone else was 8. Who I forget who that was. Before you corrected yours to 9. Someone else was 8. Can someone call out whoever got 8? Okay, let's discuss anyway, guys. Okay. So last 3 digits is what we are caring about for divisibility by 8, right? So,
Yes, sir.
so it has to be an even number, first of all, right? If it has to be divisible by 8. So the only choices are 2, 4, 6, and 8. It cannot be 0. Back to what Karsh was telling. So in the 2-2 sequence, it can be 232 or 272, right?
Yes,
Which are
sir.
divisible, the last 3 digits.
Wait, so what should I didn't get 232, 272?
Which are divisible by 8. How do you test for divisibility by 8? The last 3 digits must be divisible by 8.
Correct.
Yeah. So 200 is divisible by 8 anyway. Every second 100 is divisible by 8. So 32 is divisible, 72 is divisible. The first 232 and 272 is the only options.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
Now in the 4 sequence, right, 400 is divisible. Therefore 424 and 464 are the only 2 options. In the A600 sequence, 600 is exactly divisible. 616, 656, 696 are the 3 options.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then in the 800 wala sequence, 800 is exactly divisible, right? It can be 808, 848, 888 could have been, but back to what Arsh was asking, it cannot be a number with all digits being 88888. Therefore, I cannot have 888. And therefore, the answer is indeed 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2, which is 9 indeed. Yeah, well done, Arjun. Arjun, was that double mistake arriving at 9, or was that?
Yes, sir.
Was this 2 mistakes cancelling out to arrive at 9? Or you got exactly this combination of 2, 2, 3, and 2?
So I got 3726159. Yeah, yes, I got 2232.
2232, right? Does it make
Yes.
sense?
Yes.
Everyone? Okay. Now, guys, can you answer now? Among these, only a fraction of them will be divisible by 24. That's fairly easy. We can just discuss this orally, right? So whatever that number is, 2, 4 or something, that's anyway divisible by 3, right? 2 plus 2 plus 2 is divisible. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is divisible. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is divisible. So I don't care. I only care about the beach wala. These 2 digits must add up to a multiple of 3, which means it must be a multiple of 3 in itself, right? So the only possibility are 232 and 462,
The 696.
692 and 808. Oh, yeah, 808.
Not 808.
808. Yeah.
No. Wait, so what? No.
80808.
Oh, yeah.
80808 hoga na, Prashant?
Yes.
80808. So it's 24.
Yeah, divisible by 8 and divisible by 3. Yeah. Anyway, see, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, the 3 numbers will add up to a multiple of 3. We don't even have to bother about them. We only have to bother about the other 2 being a multiple of, adding up to multiple of 3. But since the other 2 are exact same numbers, twice a number must be a multiple of 3 means that number itself must be a multiple of 3. So the only options you have to worry are 0, 3, 6, and 9 among all of these numbers. So 3 ek hua idhar, 6 ek hua idhar, either 9 ek hua, either 0 ek hua. Ek mein ek. Right? Does it make sense to everyone? Akshay, you with me? Completely on this? Okay. All right. That was question 9. Okay. One last question on this. How many 5-digit flippy numbers are there, first of all? Totally, how many 5-digit flippy numbers are there? Forget about being divisible by anything. How many 5-digit flippy numbers are there?
Sir, is it 9 into 9 factorial divided by 5 factorial?
9 into 9 factorial divided by 5 factorial. Okay.
Sir, I'm not sure, but 45 maybe.
What did he say, Vanya?
So I'm not sure, but could it be 45?
45. Okay.
Sir, 81.
81.
Sir, 72.
72. Okay.
Just
So sorry. Who said 72? Who said 81? The last two I didn't.
72 was
So,
Yeah.
72 was Akshar.
yes, sir.
Okay. And then
Sir,
81 was who?
Vanya.
Snigdha.
Vanya.
Panya. Okay. 45 was who?
I think it's 9 to the power 5.
sir, I think it's 81.
Okay.
So I got 45.
45. Okay. Snigdha. And this was Sukrit. Okay.
I think it's
But actually, even I
71.
got 81, sir.
So 71.
71. Arsh.
Yes. sir.
Arjun, you also said 81 in between. Yeah. Okay. So 5 digits. Okay. So first
Sir, 9 squared. Sir, 81 for me as well.
81 for you as well. Yes. And yes, 81 is right.
So
I-
81.
81, right? So x के लिए I have all the digits except 0. So 9 choices. एक बार decide हो गया तो y के लिए there are 2 options. Sorry, there are 10 minus 1 options, which is 9 options. So 9 into 9, 81. Very simple, right? Sukrit, what is your logic on 9 factorial, 5 factorial? Wala?
Sir, I forgot that it has to be every alternate number same.
Wait, so sir, it can't be 81 because so then there can be like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
No, it cannot, right? Because we are making sure that y is not x. X can be any digit other than 0, therefore 9 options. Y can be any digit including 0, but not x, and therefore
my
9
bad.
options.
My bad. I calculated it incorrectly.
So first what I did was I took 9, but then in the other one I subtracted 0, but I subtracted x, but I didn't I didn't add 0 back. So I
Okay.
got 9 into 8 and 72, and then I subtracted 0 ka 1, so 71.
I see. Okay, all right. Okay, that was question 9. Question 10. Vanya, we're able to do question 10.
Sir, 1 second. No, sir, I wasn't able to do the question now.
Okay, Akshar,
Sir, I was able to do it. I got E5.
E5. Prashast, you got what?
Yes, sir, I did it and I got E5 as well.
Okay, any
I
other
also got
answers?
E.
So E5.
Even I got E. Sir, also.
Multiple of you got E. Okay, let's discuss. What digit is represented by B? Okay, so basically, each of these numbers represent digit 1 to 6. Each of the 5 lines passes through the digits along each line add up to produce 5 sums, 1 for each line. The total of the 5 sums is 47. Okay, so A plus B plus C. Which are the 5 lines? A plus B plus C, A plus F plus E, B plus D. What are the other sums, guys? I'm sorry. B plus E. Sorry, B plus F, sorry. And then C plus D plus E. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so all of these, when we add, how many A's do we get? We get 2 A's.
So 2 A's, 3 B's, 2 C's, 2 D's, 2 E's, 2 F's.
Yeah. So everything is 2. Everything is 2 except the B's.
3.
Right?
Yes. So, sir, can I tell what I did after this?
Yes. Okay. Just 1 second. Let's just complete this. So 2 T's, 2 C's, 2 D's, 2 E's, and 2 F's. Yes. Carry on, Prashast.
Yeah. So after this, so after this we can use the distributive property, and then it becomes we can take 2 outside, and we can do 2 parentheses A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F parentheses close plus B again.
Yeah. Correct.
Correct. Yeah, etc., and then plus B. Then after that, we know that A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, which is 21.
Mhm.
So if that is 21, then after that, it becomes quite obvious.
Yeah.
So then 2 of 21, which becomes 42 plus B is equal to 47. Therefore, B must be 5.
Okay. Yes. Very well explained. So B is 5. And then we cannot find any other number because it could be like combinations could be any way. right?
I did
Between
not understand. Can you repeat it?
okay. Vanya, do you get that when I add all of these, do you agree that you get 2a plus 3b plus 2c plus
Yes.
2d? You got this, right? So once you got this expression, he has written this as 2 times a plus b plus c plus d plus e plus f plus one extra b. B alone is an odd man out, which has an extra b. Everything else is appearing twice. Agreed? And we know a plus b plus c, so on till f. I don't care which is 1, which is 2. The sum will anyway be 1 plus 2, so on till 6, which is 21. So 2 into 21 plus b equal to 47. Therefore, you can find b. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So an extension to this question, how many, so what is the digit represented? BB, how many possibilities of number assignments? How many possibilities of number assignments to letters? So for example, A could be 1, B could be, B is anyway 5, C could be 6, that, and D could be something blah, blah, blah. Like that, I could have other different assignments, right? So how many different number assignments in possible in total?
So 6 factorial.
6 factorial. Okay. Any other answers?
Wait, sir, can you repeat the question?
Very simple. How many number assignments? That's it. Each letter is getting assigned a number, right? How many possibilities?
I think it's 6 factorial.
6 factorial as well. Yeah, fairly straightforward, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, therefore 6 factorial, but it's wrong. Why?
Sir, they in each line they have to add up to 47.
A question is exactly same as what is given. My only extra question is how many possibilities of number assignments? You guys will shoot yourself in the foot if I tell you this.
Sir, I got 1.
Only one assignment. What? See, A can be 1, F can be 6. A can be 6, F can be 1. That itself is 2 assignments. There are 2 different assignments, right? Do you agree, Sukrit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Arsh, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
B ka to assignment already ho gaya. B is fixed at 5. So it's only 5 factorial. Because from the problem, we figured out that B is 5. B is frozen. B ka flexibility pura gaya, nikal gaya.
Okay.
Right? Therefore, it's 5 factorial. Does it make sense? I didn't change any part of the question, right? B is fixed. Right? B is fixed to be 5. So the only flexibility is in the others. Okay. Okay. Let me just think of another question on this. Okay, right. So we all agree it's 5 factorial. So I form different numbers. I'll ignore B. So B ka chhod deta. B is already 5. So I'll form a 5-digit number, which is A, C, D, E, F. Right? So example, this could be 1, 6, 3, 4, 2. This could be 6, 3, 1, 2, 4. Like this, there are many, many numbers. Okay. My question is, okay, there are how many of the numbers? 5 factorial. There are 120 numbers. 120 numbers. My question is, what is the sum of all of these numbers? Sum of all of these 5-digit numbers. Okay.
I don't understand. Repeat the question.
Okay. I have 2 examples. I'm forgetting B. B is anyway 5. So I'm taking B outside of the question now. So I only have
42 into 120.
Sorry.
So 42 into 120.
40.
2 into 120. Oh,
No,
so
no. I'm not
500.
adding the digits. I'm actually calculating 16,342 plus 62,124 plus blah 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 blah. Okay. So Arjun, I'm throwing off 5 because B is 5. I'm only having A, C, D, E, and F, which can be any number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And therefore, we all agreed there are 5 factorial or 120 such numbers. I've given 2 example numbers, right? Example number 1, example number 2. But like that, there are total of 120 examples. You with me so far, Arjun? I want the sum of these 120 numbers, not the sum of the digits. Some of the digits will be, as he said, 120 into whatever. Each of these adds up to 42 or something, right? I don't want that. I want the sum of the actual numbers, 16,342 plus 63,124, so on, blah, blah, blah. Shall we do an easier question? I mean, let's do an easier question. Let's forget. Let's stick with P, Q, and R. Okay. Let's say I have the digits 5, 8, and 1 to be assigned to them. So I know there are 6 numbers, right? 6 numbers starting from 158, 185, 518, 581, 815, 851. Okay. Take this example. See what they add up to. Not just what they add up to. Socho kya ho raha hai us pe, and then figure out from there. Can we do this question? P, Q, R wala with 5, 8, and 1 are the numbers that P, Q, and R can take. Each one is a distinct digit. What is the sum of all of these 6 numbers? I mean, I just don't want you to literally add it, but add it intelligently so that you can extend the same logic for other problem. How do you add them intelligently?
Sir, I think I might know.
Okay, go ahead, Prashast.
So like these are all the combinations, correct?
Yeah.
So then because like
So sorry, one small correction in what he said. These are all the permutations. Combination is choosing. Choosing mein kuch nahi hai, 5, 8, and 1 only.
these
But these
are
are
all
different arrangements.
Yeah. But I suppose these are all the arrangements. So then if these are all the arrangements, then because of the arrangement pattern, so it's 5 into 6 plus 8 into 6 plus 1 into 6.
Why do you say 5 into 6 plus 8 into 6 plus 1 into 6?
So because you asked the sum of everything here now.
Not sum of the digits.
Oh, the sum of the numbers.
Yeah, if it's the sum of the digits, then Arsh already answered that. He said every number adds up to, the digits add up to 5 plus 8 plus 1. And there are 6 of them. Wo to matter khatam ho gaya 1 second mein. 8 plus 5 plus 1 into 6. Right, Arsh? That's what you said, right? In the other problem.
Yes.
The other problem, the digits add up to 42. And there are 120 numbers. Bas matter khatam.
Yes.
I want the sum of the actual numbers itself. Okay, so think about it. Sorry, I have my next class and I have to prepare a little bit for it. It's for 12th graders. So let's stop here for today. And then we will meet as usual next weekend. Okay, but ek baar karo, and then I'm sending you homework 3. In fact, I already sent you homework 3. We didn't start discussing homework 3. So we'll start with homework 3 next class. Okay.
Yes, sir. I also had this one problem of my own, but we'll discuss that in a close class.
Can you put it on the group, Precious, so the others also can give a shot at it? Yeah.
Yes.
Just put it on the group. Others also can try. If no one answers, I'll respond on that. Okay. Chalo. See you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.